Lately on the Rec Room subreddit, there's been posts about Rec Room advertising the game to children, which goes against what they have said in their AMAs in the past, where they mention that their core audience is supposed to be teens and adults.
Frankly, we don't like. They've kind of been low effort, clickbaity kind of things.
Right.
They're not actually targeted at kids, so part of the question was, we've seen these ads targeted at kids. We actually don't target any ads toward kids. All of our stuff is targeted at 13 and over.
That may be the case realistically. However, how can that be possible if we collectively have given our feedback of Rec Room's ads in the past, letting them know that the ads that they put out are for a child audience?
Leg's house. Let me take you on a little tour. The furniture here is top quality.
Before I continue on this video, I want to disclaim that despite these potentially predatory acts being done on Rec Room's part, they may be completely unaware that it's being done in the first place, and it could be better if we let Rec Room know about these problems. I'm sure they will fix it and make things better. Also, this video is inspired by Toaster's video about Rec Room's potentially cash-grabby behavior. Rec Room has also prioritized the time spent in a room rather than the overall enjoyment of the room, making ridiculous room rewards to get new players hooked onto the game, which is a recipe for disaster when it comes to mobile and console gaming. In case you didn't know, mobile and console gaming are notoriously known for being riddled with microtransactions and tiny psychological techniques to get you to spend more money, i.e. pay to win, pay to play, etc. Rec Room has started to take this approach by charging us for tiny lore elements that they used to make free. For example, Rec Room used to make a lot of lore behind Coach back in 2019 to 2021, as well as Forbidden One all for free for us to join. And all of it was amazing. However, now they charge 40 Australian dollar dues just for us to get an S item, so we can use it in the rec center a little bit. Not to mention that Skull would post a video on it anyway, which would drive people away from buying it in the first place. Not all the promo for the lore is bad. They still had some good aspects of the lore, where if you beat Jumbotron on your own, you had a chance to get some of the S lore items for free. Not all of Rec Room's decisions are inherently bad. However, it starts to become malicious when they advertise this sort of thing to an influential audience, that being children. We all know the problems that Rec Room is constantly leached with, that is, children under 7 years old riddle the rec centers and other public rooms. This can easily be fixed through their voice moderation tools, however in a lot of cases it is not fixed that way, as players cannot be bothered reporting the high influx of children getting hooked to the game nowadays. Objectively speaking, if the information of the kids' voices is not collected, you aren't breaking any copper laws. On top of that, even if Rec Room did collect information on adult accounts, they still aren't breaking laws as the kids aren't meant to be on those accounts anyways. On top of that, the systems that Rec Room puts in place to report players rely mostly on democracy and not on actual evidence after the report. This is a great system if used by adults and teens, but because of the huge influx of children, it's led to increased rates of false reporting. If you try to appeal after a false report, usually Rec Room will reject it because they will get so many appeals that they cannot cater to each person. But if we had metadata, it would be easier for moderators to do what's needed in these false reporting situations. All things considered, if, and big if Rec Room is putting these things into practice on purpose to drive profit into their business, how do we prevent them from doing it in predatory ways? Well, if they don't want to be outwardly malicious, then we'd have to do these 3 steps. 1. Make a video about or tell Rec Room directly if they're making choices that will hurt their game, respectfully of course. You can't just hate on Rec Room for no reason, just supply them with constructive criticism to help them out. You can do this by chatting in the Discord servers that relate to Rec Room, making satirical videos about Rec Room, that's me, or you can pull a BVR and let them know what went wrong in your upcoming videos. 2. Make yourself a part of Research Lab. Research Lab is an awesome way to give your opinion of Rec Room. It comes with cool perks too. Usually it's about smaller scale RROs and whatnot, but sometimes they give you the chance to let them know about potential issues going on inside the game. 3. Compensate creators outside of Rec Room. Doing so would incentivize Rec Room to up their rewards game within Rec Room to encourage creators to seek out compensation within the game world. Additionally, RecTubers can shout out these Rec Room creators outside of Rec Room to get them compensated for their work as well.